This video on the AssertThat BDD and Cucumber plugin for Jira will cover the independent manual scenario execution. With the plugin, AssertThat scenarios can be linked to one or many Jira user stories. The execution status of the scenario linked to Jira tickets can be toggled so that the status is shared or is independent. Let's go through a few examples covering manual scenarios. In the first example, we will cover manual scenarios where the execution status is shared. The typical use case for this is with living documentation. So we need to go to the AssertThat configuration page. That can be found by going to the project settings, or we have a shortcut here by clicking on the config button. By default, the independent manual scenario execution status is toggled on. For the purpose of this, we're going to toggle this off, which basically means that the scenario's execution status will be shared across all user stories that are linked to that scenario. So I've got a couple of user stories set up for the purpose of this test, demo 24 and demo 25. So I'm going to select a scenario. First select the feature, then the scenario. Currently in a no run status. Same for the second user story. Again in no run status. So go back to the first user story, which is demo 24, change this to a pass status. Execution history shows it's passed here, it's got the status and so on. And the second one, I'm just going to click refresh on the screen and the status is updated to passed. So the easiest way to check the status, or one of the easiest ways to check the status of where you've got a scenario linked to multiple user stories is using the traceability report. To find that, go to the features tab, click on traceability, then you enter the JQL of the user stories you want to view. In this instance, I've just got a save filter set up for the purpose of the test. And you can see here you've got the two user stories, demo 24 and demo 25, both with an execution of passed. That covers the first scenario. The second one we're going to do is where we have independent scenario status. So we'll set up another two user stories and show that you can have independent status of the scenarios against them. So the first thing we need to do is go to project settings again. Click on the AssertThat configuration. We're going to toggle on the independent manual scenario execution. I've now got two user stories set up again, demo 26 and demo 27. We'll select another two scenarios. I think the second one. Okay, then on demo 26 we'll change the status of this so that it is passed. Demo 27 we'll change the status of this one so this is in progress. Okay, and again we can check the status so that they are actually set independently by going to the traceability report, go to the features tab, click on traceability, and then I've got to save filter again. And you can see that you've got the same scenario linked to two separate user stories and the status is set independently.